Ever stop to consider what truly frightens someone who's stared down danger in war zones and faced hardened criminals? And for Ross Kemp, the answer might surprise you. It isn't dodging bullets or confronting drug lords. Uh, it's stepping back onto the familiar streets of Albert Square as Grant Mitchell. Uh, Kemp readily admits he's not a hard man, despite a career filled with moments that suggest otherwise. From navigating sniper fire in Afghanistan and Syria to facing down a knife wielding man in Colombia, his experiences seem ripped from an action film. He even once drunkenly challenged crocodiles in Australia, uh, a feat he barely remembers. Um, Yet the thought of returning to EastEnders consistently pushes him to his limits. Uh, his recent return to Walford isn't a casual visit. It's a deep dive into complex family dynamics as he confronts his son Mark and grapples with a friend's dementia. And the challenge wasn't simply revisiting a role, it was inhabiting Grant Mitchell at 61, a man burdened by years of life experience. And Kemp found himself unexpectedly moved while filming a scene requiring him to portray raw emotional vulnerability. Um, Adding to the emotional weight, personal family matter arose during filming, blurring the lines between his on-screen portrayal and his own life. Um, he found himself channeling genuine grief into the performance, making the scene profoundly real. Um, Kemp's journey hasn't been solely defined by action and drama. Um, and he's the form of science that he's explored themes of masculinity and identity, seeking to understand the pressures and expectations placed upon men. This exploration led him to a retreat where he confronted his own vulnerabilities and reflected on his relationship with his father. He acknowledges the influence of his father, former policeman and serviceman, on his life and career. Um, Kemp strives to embody the strength and resilience he admired in his father while also forging his own path. While Kemp embraces the alpha male stereotype associated with Grant Mitchell, he also recognizes the importance of emotional depth and vulnerability. And he recalls a moment from his early days on EastEnders when he challenged a fellow actor, showcasing his willingness to push boundaries. Uh, his career has been full of surprises, including a memorable stint playing a drag queen. He recounts a hilarious story about performing I Will Survive in full costume, much to the amusement of his neighbors. Kemp is remarkably candid about his past insecurities and regrets. He admits to being a weir in his 20s and recounts a chaotic encounter with Rod Hall and Emu during a Dick Whittington performance. Uh, um, his experiences extend beyond acting, having dined with prime ministers and met influential figures from around the world. He remains grounded, prioritizing his family and seeking fulfillment in his work. Ken's documentary work has taken him to some of the world's most dangerous and challenging environments, including Venezuela and Afghanistan. Uh, he's witnessed firsthand the devastating effects of conflict and poverty. He doesn't shy away from sharing the toll these experiences have taken on him, admitting to self-medicating in the past and recounting a particularly chaotic night involving whiskey, a dental mishap. Despite the challenges, Kemp has found happiness in his personal life with his wife, Renee O'Brien, and their children. He cherishes his role as a father and husband, balancing his demanding career with family life. Now, with a successful career spanning decades, uh, Kemp finds himself in a good place. He's grateful for the opportunities he's been given and uh, looks forward to what the future holds. He jokes that even his Gen Z daughters only know him from his old documentary clips. So, what scares a man who's faced down so much? And it's not the danger; it's the emotion. Uh, it's the vulnerability. Um, it's stepping back into the shoes of Grant Mitchell and uh, allowing himself to truly feel. Um, it just goes to show even the toughest characters have their soft spots. And then, uh, with that said, thanks for watching. And until next time, I hope you're watching.